Jack Corr coming off a fantastic win over Aidan Barrow via unanimous decision at Clan Wars 44, which was his first fight on Irish soil. A veteran of 6 IMAF rotations. And these boys are going at it right from the get-go.
Yeah, Brady has been landing a few shots there, making Corr uncomfortable.
Nice little knee in the clinch there from Brady, and body lock by name, body lock by nature. Beautiful takedown, vice-like grip from Brady.
There was no space there for Corr to do anything about that takedown. It was excellent work by Brady.
Corr doing a good job of reclaiming guard here. Just again taking his time, exhibiting the type of calm that comes from being a veteran of the international IMAF scene.
That is a tremendous circuit for building experience in young fighters. And on display here, nice shots by Brady. Almost looks like Corr is thinking about sneaking out the back door there if he can. Now we're back to half guard.
Both these men incredibly strong at bantamweight. You can see that just by the positional control, and Corr playing a little bit of rubber guard here. Very interesting. Has that knee shield in, may look to create a little bit of separation and get up, but Brady diving on a guillotine.
It just left a little bit too much space between them. Brady converts into shots.
Uses that to transition into the mount and then parlay into the back, and from here, this is where Brady's so strong. Is he underneath the chin? We can't quite see. Oh, this looks tight.
It's not under the chin, but it's very tight, so it could generate a tap.
You can see he's slowly, incrementally sinking underneath that chin.
Corr has gone 2-on-1 to the second hand, back to basics, trying to reduce the pressure.
Good job of fighting the top hand from Jack Corr. That is Jiu-Jitsu 101, going 2-on-1. Brady needs to be careful interlocking the feet here. There's a potential submission available for Corr if he's wise to it.
Well spotted, Phil. Brady landed some shots there while Corr continues to try and improve his position.
He's trying to triangle the legs here, trying to put pressure on those ankles. Good work from Corr to set up. But Brady so intensely strong in these positions. Brady switching arms, trying to sneak underneath the chin of Corr. Corr doesn't look in too much distress at the minute. He's staying calm.
No, he definitely knows what he's doing, and he's trying to make an escape, but he just can't get the time in there. Brady's all over him now.
I'd like to see Brady switch to the body triangle for a little bit more control in these positions.
Might be about to take mount, but no, Corr has turned the other way, and they're still in rear mount.
Fantastic work from both fighters there. Brady with the offensive jiu-jitsu. Jack Corr exhibiting the type of calm that comes with that incredible international experience.
You're hard to argue against that logic, I think.
Trying to do a little bit of matchmaking from my commentary position here.
So many talents, Phil. So many.
Jack of all trades, master and none, my friend.
And we're back underway, round 2. Corr moving a lot more than he was in the initial goings here. Landed there, that right.
Beautiful shot from Jack Corr. Look at that wide base. He knows that Brady's going to try and close that distance. He's keeping it wide. Takedown, beautifully executed by Jack Corr.
Going to the ground on his own terms this time, and he's in the top position. Great scrambling by Brady now to try and get some space and get his hips out from under Corr. Using the cage well. He's back to his feet. Excellent work by Brady.
Great job to get back to the feet by Brady, and now pressure Corr against the cage. Has the hands connected, may try and bounce off and look for a trip. Thought about the back trip there, but was impeded by the cage.
Lovely, lovely twisted takedown.
Just kicks the foot out to create the angle for himself, switch around and get the takedown.
And he's got such a tight body lock that there's no space for Corr to create balance.
And you've got to think when Brady's training with guys like Dickie McAleenan, Dara Toman, Marcin Zambala, Podrick McGee, you know, he's going to be put in those difficult positions. He's going to have to work for the takedowns, and we're seeing the real fruits of that labor here.
Great work by Corr here, trying to get his hips where he can use them.
Needs to turn in towards Brady, try and hook a leg, but Trying to get that triangle position, but without the aid of an arm in is always going to be difficult. It's going to be more so a stall than it is something offensive.
Yes, and Brady's actually reading it, and he struck him twice there while he was trying that. So it's not a winning strategy at this point.
Switching between side control and scarf position here is Brady.
Look at the pressure on Corr right now.
Beautiful,
very difficult for him to move. Such a great top game by
and
Brady.
it's a real fundamental of mixed martial arts and jiu-jitsu that people neglect once you bring in the strikes. But the fact that Ciaran Brady is able to be cognizant of that, to implement that shoulder pressure, really, really smart. Oh,
Great
beautiful work from Corr.
It's a good knee to the body there, but Corr shrugs it off. And they're back on the feet in the center of the cage. Attempt at a double there, a high double. And now Brady's back to the hips. Hasn't got his hands locked, but he's tight in against Corr. Corr has an underhook there, trying to leverage that to remain standing.
Again, very close fight. And we would expect nothing less than that considering the caliber of fighters we have in the cage here, Mark.
There is nothing. Let's see what happens as the referee clears the cage.
Well, a broken clock is right twice a day, so if I say enough stuff, something is bound to stick, Mark.
That's how I've been living my life, Phil.
Brady starting off throwing to the cleaner shots. A stark inevitability about that takedown attempt from Brady. Super pressure being exhibited.
He's got his hands clasped, it spins, and takes Corr for a ride.
Beautiful flare.
With the mat. Yeah.
Beautiful flare on that double. And again, this is the smothering position that has become a real hallmark of Ciaran Brady's fighting style.
I'd like to see some damage here for Brady to really put a stamp on the round. Now Corr is looking to create that space that he's done so effectively in the previous rounds.
And on the Kimura trap here. Oh, beautiful. Uses it beautifully to transition. Keeping a hold of it is Corr.
Feels like he can convert this, I think.
He's holding on to it. As you say, he must feel like he has it. If he can snake his leg out here and get into that crossbody position.
He has no base right now, but he's baiting Brady into rolling him so that he can free that arm and actually do damage. So if Brady tries to roll, his arm will be vulnerable.
If he can pin his head down and use it as a little bit of a base as well and sneak that leg out.
Such a game of chess here. This is a game of inches right now.
Trying to take it from the mounted position. I'd like to see him take it from the side control and step over the head and sit down on it.
His legs are free now. At least they were.
Brady looks calm. Can't quite see how long's left in the round, but I'm reliably informed there's 1 minute left. That's a lot of time for Jack Corr to work.
He's hard to see from our position here, but it looks like his legs are free, so he could hip over and take mount as he does. And the shots are landing. He's trying for a naked choke.
He's not underneath the chin, but it does look like he was putting big pressure on. And again, trying to get through to that rear naked choke. Can't quite see if he's underneath the chin here. Switches to the body triangle.
This is
I
really
thought
tight.
we saw a tap there. I thought we saw a tap.
I think Brady thought about it, but he's turning now. His hips seem to be turning, which should take the pressure off.
There's the mount available for Corr if he fancies it.
10 seconds left.
Brady trying to keep punching his way out of it. Jack Corr putting on the squeeze. What a way to end the fight. Ladies and gentlemen, that for me is a pick and fight between two of the best on the island.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, all three of our judges find the fight 29-28 for your winner by unanimous blue corner.